Welcome back to 9-Figure Lifestyle. Today we have another special video. We'll be looking at the fascinating story of Africa's wealthiest man, Nigerian billionaire business magnate Aliko Dangote, who is the founder of Dangote Industries. Born in 1957, Dangote grew up in an entrepreneurial household in Kano State, Nigeria. He was raised Muslim and had been exposed to an upper-class lifestyle since his birth. Dangote's grandfather, Sanusi Dantata, was once named one of the wealthiest people living in Kano. He made his fortune by selling commodities such as oats and rice. Dantata became Dangote's guardian in 1965, following the death of his father. Having spent much of his childhood with his grandfather, Dangote quickly became interested in the world of business. He once said, "I can remember when I was in primary school, I would go and buy cartons of sweets and I would start selling them just to make money. I was so interested in business, even at that time." At age 21, Dangote graduated from Egypt's Al-Azhar University, one of Islam's prestigious universities. It was there the budding entrepreneur furthered his education in business. After graduating from college in 1977, Dangote managed to convince his uncle to lend him $3,000 to start a business. The funds from the loan allowed him to import soft commodities at wholesale prices from international suppliers. Two of his main imports were rice from Thailand and sugar from Brazil. He then sold those items in small quantities, and at a lucrative markup, to consumers in his village. The venture quickly became successful and turned into a cash cow. Dangote claims that on some of his best days, he was realizing a daily net profit of $10,000. That allowed him to repay his uncle in only 3 months. In 1997, Dangote realized that acting as a middleman was a very costly endeavor, and so he built a plant to produce what he had been importing and selling for the previous 20 years. His company began to produce pasta, sugar, salt and flour. Around the same time, Dangote was awarded a state-owned cement company. Dangote significantly expanded the operations of the company in 2005 by constructing a multi-million-dollar manufacturing plant. The construction was financed with $319 million of Dangote's own money in addition to a $479 million loan from the World Bank International Finance Corporation. Each of his manufacturing divisions has since been separated into different publicly traded companies. Dangote has always reinvested the majority of his profits back into his businesses, which is one reason the company has grown so much since inception. In an effort to put some of his cash reserves to work, Dangote purchased an oil refinery in Lagos in 2007. He hopes that the refinery will significantly reduce Nigeria's reliance on international suppliers for oil and gas. The plant is expected to produce 500,000 barrels of oil a day. Aliko Dangote's journey to fortune is not a rags to riches story. He came from a wealthy family that was able to provide financial assistance to start his business. For many years, Dangote imported soft commodities and resold them in his community. He eventually ceased importing items and began to manufacture his own products. Over the years, Dangote has expanded into new business segments, including telecommunications, real estate and steel manufacturing. Today his holding company, Dangote Group, is the largest conglomerate in West Africa. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss out on our future videos.